Beautiful people, this is Jose Trujillo, and the beautiful Lizette Trujillo is here with me. She's just finishing up some emails and some stuff she's writing on the computer. That's where you would do that, huh, on the computer.
Yeah.
Today's Cafesito Thursday. For those of you who don't know it, every Thursday, I show up here with my wife. We do a little talk that has to do with being an artist. All of the cool things that have to do with being an artist and working in a partnership. Because an artist that works solo stays solo. Unlike Han Solo, I just thought it was going to be cool to rhyme.
Yeah.
You know, bust the rhyme right here. So, yeah, don't be a solopreneur, guys. It ain't fun. It ain't the right thing to do. I don't know, unless you just kind of want to coast. Yeah, just a second. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You know, the whole solopreneur thing is go over there, good boy. Go over there. This guy wants to jump on my lap. Go. A little puppy here. He's like, dude, this guy's awesome. Yeah, the whole solopreneur thing is a difficult endeavor, guys. It's not even that it's difficult, it's that it's not the right approach. So, before Lizette here joins me to talk about Cafesito Thursday, and it's called Cafesito because in Spanish it just means coffee time. You know, a little coffee. Yeah. Tastes good. Being by yourself in anything that you're doing, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not popular first. It's popular to do it by yourself, but it's not the right thing to do. I think that the right approach is to work with other people who are lit like Dubai, who are lit like you know, who are on fire. You know, go get some people that I don't know whether it's your partner. Here with me, it's my wife, and we're getting another person also. But it's, I mean, my wife and I have talked about this for some time now. It has to be more people. There has to be more people. It has to be one of those things that, you know, but here's the reason why I think people want to stay small and they want to do it themselves. I personally think that, one, you may be comfortable. Two, look at my nails, man, it's so dirty. Two, you may be looking to do less, and which is still number one, being comfortable. And three, right, you're afraid. The third one is the most common one, I think, the fear. We're afraid. We're afraid because we know that we're not putting everything in there. We're not putting all of the energy, all of the love, all of the passion, and so we feel afraid. How's it going, Jose Luis? How's it going, Dave? You know, so we feel afraid. We're like, oh man, I don't want to do this. I don't want to bring someone else in. I'm going to be responsible for that person. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. You're going to be responsible for the person. There's some paintings that need to be shipped. Doesn't my wife do an awesome job at packaging artwork? Look at that. Look at that. Man, be lucky to have a Lizette next to you. I feel blessed having Lizette next to me.
Honey, I'm so sorry. I just needed to answer that one message.
It's all right. You got to do what you got to do, you know.
Why don't you slide up here, and then I can sort of type and make some cafecito.
No, dude, you're gonna make a cafecito, okay, or you're not gonna make cafecito.
Okay, put it right there.
You can't.
Okay. Got it.
You gotta make cafecito, dude.
Hi guys, we've missed you. Well, I've missed you because we haven't done Cafesito Thursday for literally like 2 weeks.
Yeah, a good while.
Because we've been moving.
Because we got excuses, that's why.
Yeah, we got excuses, I guess. I don't know what we were moving. Last Thursday we were still moving.
Yeah.
And then Thursday came and went, and I was like, whoa, we forgot. Thursday Cafesito for 2 weeks in a row already. So hi guys, here's my coffee.
Bam.
This is coffee.
Hey, so what are we talking about today?
Well, you were just talking about how I was like wonderful, which I love.
What?
Because you were like, Lizette's the best, blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah, baby, because you are the best.
Yeah.
You're the queen of the studio. Queen of the studio. Speaking of Queen, did you see that movie? That trailer?
Oh, which one?
Yeah. Freddie Mercury, baby.
Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Jose Luis.
Thank you, guys.
But I'm the cutest one. No, she's the cutest
Yeah, you can be cuter.
one.
So what do you want to talk about today? What are we
Oh, I
talking
got all
about?
kinds of stuff to talk about. First, I was talking to them about not staying
Well,
small.
you can't really do it alone. Like I was thinking about like I have a checklist in my mind. I have a really good memory, but lately because I do so many different things
Yeah.
in our business,
For sure.
and I think clients are always really confused because they'll be like, you haven't done this yet. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I was packaging.
Yeah.
Because I'm juggling packaging and fulfillment and then like input and communication and customer service with the clients.
That's a lot.
So I'm juggling like 2 different departments. And I was thinking about, like, I have a running checklist in my mind since we've moved, like things I have to get done by the 31st. Today's the 31st. So like, you know, we had to switch internet. We had to close the old internet accounts. All this like minutia that seems like it doesn't take forever, and it doesn't. But it
does.
It's a lot of stuff, right? And I was just thinking about how grateful I am that I'm going to have a little bit of help because packaging takes a lot of effort. And you can't do it alone. I've thought about how he's amped up his output and how much he paints. And I think it's funny that man told you on YouTube that he doesn't believe that you really can paint as much as you do.
Yeah, I told him neither can I. I can't believe it either, but I do it.
And I'm always amazed by our output, but I feel like we've hit a threshold where we can't manage it all ourselves anymore. Like we could be well, what is a solopreneur? What does he call it?
Yeah, solopreneurs is the wrong thing.
Is when it's just you working, right?
Yeah, because it's that's where you start, but you can't stay there.
We were able to do that. We were able to do that for a while, but you've amped it up in a way that we can't do it anymore. We've grown, and there's no way to maintain that anymore.
Even if I would have not amped it up, I think sooner or later you realize that you have to.
Well, you needed to grow.
You need to grow.
So you do amp it up, right?
Right.
But I feel like Daniel.
Dude,
you're gonna say hi
cool stuff.
to Cafesito Thursday.
He's also an artist, but he works with. Dude, I messed this one up so bad.
Oh my gosh!
Don't worry, I still got the fins.
Yeah, sorry, Daniel.
It's okay.
Dad fail.
I was like, look. He works with clay.
That's why I keep the thing.
Yes, and we have. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
But she doesn't start until the 14th.
And she's strong too. So
we've had she was the manager of a restaurant that we go to often, and he would, I feel like it was kismet. He would always watch her work, and he'd be like, I need like one of her, 2 of her, 3 of her to grow our business. And
people that are very responsible. I'm always.
And she cares a lot about customer service, and that's so important when you're packaging something, a painting, because you're thinking about not just packaging the painting safely so it arrives, but like what it means to that person upon arrival.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what it means to them.
Absolutely.
And
we need someone who's not here to say, oh, I'm just gonna do this. I don't clean. I'm not going to do other jobs. We need someone versatile like us.
Yeah.
I need someone that's walking and sees the paper on the floor and picks it up. And I know when I see that person.
Yeah. So we're excited about her.
Yeah.
She starts the 14th, so we still have 2 weeks without her. But
yeah, we've got some people that it's like
we're excited for her.
I'd rather be alone.
But yeah, no, it's become really hard to manage, and I think that where it's exciting, it's an exciting time. It feels like I work in the furniture business, and I just told them about your work for. Oh, yay! Yes.
Nice. Thanks.
Thank you, Jose Luis.
Jose Luis, DM me.
Yes.
I got a proposal for you. DM me. I love that.
We can definitely work it out. But what I was gonna, I lost track of what I was gonna say.
about getting help.
I feel like, okay, this is what I was thinking about yesterday because I was dead tired yesterday.
Right, yeah.
And because we finally finished, we still have like literally like a trunk full of things to bring back here to the warehouse. But we're officially moved out of our old work studio. So really we moved twice in 4 months because we moved to our apartment downtown and excuse me, and now we've moved into this warehouse. And
is it Indianapolis where Prince is from?
No, that's in Minneapolis.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut your thread. Go for it.
No, but I feel excited and scared like I did when we first started 7 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a little bit of that fear.
But it's exciting.
Yeah, it has to be.
Because it's new.
It has to be.
And I feel like it feels like we're on the verge of like a new journey, right? Like it's that next precipice. Like it felt like a precipice when we started this because we were like, oh my goodness, what are we going to do? Blah, 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 blah. Right. And now it feels like super exciting, like this next kind of phase in our lives. And I'm excited and I'm tired. I know you're tired too. Your face you make is like...
Well, no, it's because unless you're spilling your guts, nothing's going to happen. I don't think anything's going to happen unless you're like really just putting the blood on the arena.
I totally agree.
Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
And you don't always work. One of the things that I've learned is that it's not work alone. I think it's a matter of being connected. Mm-hmm. Because not all the time you're going to work like this, but most of the time you're going to be connected.
Yeah.
99% of the time you're going to be connected.
Yeah.
Even when we travel, where I take my phone, we're connected.
Yeah.
Because that's just the way it is. I learned from a salesperson. He told me if I leave,
Sonic.
he said if I leave for a month anywhere, it's like all of my contacts would have forgotten me.
Yeah.
People forget you like that.
Well, and not only that, but I think we've been told, like, I found this quote the other day. There's an Instagram page called Founder. It's FOUNDR. And they put a quote by George Bernard Shaw up that I've made my screen picture on my phone. And it says, life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Yeah. And I feel like that hit me like profoundly. Because I told myself that 2018 had to be different. And it was only going to be different if we're different. Right?
Right.
Because we've talked about what we want and what we're working towards. And we know that there are places where maybe we fall short, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I told myself this is gonna be this is like the true test of like when I quit nitpicking and complaining about myself and actually start making the actual changes.
Yeah.
And when I read that George Bernard Shaw quote, it resonated with me because so many times, like that the fallacy of finding yourself, of like haphazardly, like you just one day stumble upon yourself. Yeah. And I always talk to you about this, about how like we know that change, that creating your dream life, that creating your dream self, your vision of yourself takes effort. And we know it's shown to us all the time. In movie montages, you and I talk about this all the time. I tell you that I love all of Reese Witherspoon's movies because I just watched a new one that she did, and literally there was like an action montage where like it was like she's like I need to change, and then she like did all these actions, and then all the other characters did all these actions, and then time has progressed, and now they've created the changes that they need to change.
Right.
And I always tell you, it's so funny because we watch these movies, and if you're not paying attention, you miss the action montage, and you're like, oh, look, life happened for them. They look so happy. But you forget that they had to work towards it to make it happen, right? Yeah. And so when people are always like, go find yourself, find your dream, blah, blah, blah. I have all these conversations with our son that I'm like, I always tell him the story about when you're surfing, if you look at the rocks, you're going to crash into the rocks because that's the goal. Like, that's where you've set your sight to. But if you look at the wave, you land the wave, right? And so I just think that that's why I made it my phone. It's my little phone thingy. See? Founder. They have really great like memes and stuff. But I just told myself, I'm going to quit nitpicking and I'm going to create me. I'm 38. I've already been creating, but I'm going to keep doing it.
Well, I love that. Yeah,
Sounds great.
Please.
Yeah, definitely shoot Jose a message. Have fun at work. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you so much, Jose Luis.
I don't know, what are your thoughts?
Oh, I think you're nailing it. I think that unless you gulp life, nothing's gonna happen. I don't really think that really anything happens. I mean, stuff happens like you know, you get some sort of success, whatever success is for you. You know, some sort of, I don't know, a little bit of income or whatever it is. You know, something starts happening. But what I feel true success is when you explore your potential.
Yeah.
And I think that once you start exploring your potential, you start realizing that it's a bottomless pit.
Yeah.
Your potential is a bottomless pit. And this is why we have guys like what's his name? Elon Musk. You know,
Or the Virgin Mobile guy that's like always doing like
or the Virgin
crazy,
Mobile guy, yeah, taking us to Mars, trying to launch rockets into space. Not trying, doing it, and the reason why is because your potential is a bottomless pit.
Yeah.
And I think that if you don't gulp it, if you don't chug that, as they say, suck the marrow out of life, or Grant Cardone talks about actions.
Yeah.
He calls them actions.
Well,
He's like, there's
that's
no
where
one action. There's got to be actions.
That's where the complaints come in, right?
Yeah.
Like, is that you know that you have the capacity of something different.
Yeah.
You recognize it in yourself.
Yeah. That's why we're hard on ourselves, because you know that you are.
Stop, Sonic.
Your potential is much greater than you give yourself credit. You know.
Yeah. Our little doggy's creating his best life.
Oh yeah.
Because he's discovered that there's in one of the other warehouses there's a local they're like a performance group.
Yeah.
Right? And they have a little dog that they allow to just wander around. And so he has discovered how to he will climb underneath the fence, and then he goes and meets up with the other little puppy, and they kind of just journey around. And he's taken off on us for on 30-minute adventures, and then comes back
when he's hungry.
I just think my sister the other day said he's living his best life, and I'm like, yeah, because he gets to roam free. And I don't know how many times I've had to bring him back, but he and the other puppy, and they're tiny, they're like these little babies just wandering about.
How's it going, D Toms?
But anyway.
Well, that was Cafesito Thursday.
Oh, we're done. Okay.
Yeah. Well, do you want to say something else before we're done?
No.
Go ahead. Shoot.
Well, no, we're good.
I thought it was pretty good.
Okay. You let me do all the talking today.
I like that. You need to do some talking.
Okay.
Most of the time, I overpower the situation.
All right, guys.
It's my style.
See you later.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you guys later. We'll keep you updated.
If you want one of these, let us know.
Oh, yeah. We'll send you one of these for free. I don't know.
Trujillo.com or I collect Trujillo.
Yeah, if you've collected my art, let me know, please. I wanna mail you this. I'm doing some other ones that are even cooler, that are not just about me. There'll be reminders for you if you're an artist or whatever you do. There'll be reminders to keep your mindset.
One should just say go paint.
Yeah, I have one that says don't F with it. Go paint. All right, guys. Peace.
Bye.